everyone. This is Wednesday, September the 10th, 2025. It's 10:15 a.m. and we got a current temperature of 15 degrees Celsius, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And I am down at the waterfront and not going to stay here long. I'm at the way down the south end. I just thought I'd put these cruise ships in my video and then continue on. That is a monster of a ship. We got a few in here today by the looks of things. I can see two here, and I think there's some on the side down here also. The Island Princess. Wow, that's a huge ship, to say the least. I'm going to go right down into the south end as far as I can go here, and then we'll go west, I guess, after that, and make our way up from there. Island Princess, isn't that man, that's a big ship. That is a big ship. Not counting the bottom, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 stories, maybe 7, not counting the bottom half that don't have like windows in it and stuff. That'd be another. So altogether, that building, that ship be about 10 stories high. Wow, huge, huge indeed. Well, it seems to be very busy down in this end of the waterfront, and the far south end of it seems to be very busy. Man, I just can't get over how big that is. Wow, it is huge. I hear bagpipes somewhere. I don't think I'll get flagged for the bagpipes music. I don't think. Anyways, we'll risk it and we'll walk by here. Hopefully I will not get a copyright issue on this. Hopefully it's like public domain or something, and most of those bagpipe tunes and older fiddle tunes and stuff like they're in public domain now because they've been around so long. Or hymns in a hymn book, most of those are public domain now. So we'll risk it. Didn't go that long anyway. So. You want to see this little statue right there? There you go. I'm going to come up in here and we can get a better look at it and see what it says. The immigrant, the pain of separation he overcame with faith and hope in his heart aflame. Amanda Barber, created by sculpture. Amanda Barber. Anyways, it's picturing the immigrant. They left their home back in Europe, got on a boat and came over here, started a new life. Many stayed, some didn't, but a good deal stayed here and planted roots here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Look at these things, they're pretty cool too. Yeah, this is a busy day for cruise ships. We got two here, and then we've got some down here on the end. We put the smaller ones on the side down here. And we got some of the old buses down here too. The double deckers for a cruise. Tourist bus, yeah.
The one that went off of Newfoundland. That's the one we still recognize as being a burial site. We do. Some of the other countries don't. It's off of Newfoundland. It's flying along. Very.
Wow, that looks like a building and not a boat. Wow, that is huge. That is a huge boat. Wow, huge indeed. Well, let's go down this side. It's not as crowded as that side over there. We'll go down this way. And then I'm going to go out onto the road and we're going to walk west of here. Try to find some streets that I haven't walked on too much lately. I know I've been down here a few times, but it's okay. We spend a little bit of time down here. It'll soon be gone. It won't be down here no more. It'll be all winter and cold and freezing in here. It won't be long. We'll be not doing too much at the waterfront. It's no fun down here when it's cold in the winter time. So try to do my trips down here before winter comes. And oh, I see we got five of these, no, four of these buses down here. 1, 2, let me see, try to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 good tourist buses down here, the old British, European double-deckers.
Ha pasado, ça se peut pas qu'on n'ait pas notre 15 millions d'inventaires. Toutes les affaires à matin, regarde, cache-tout. Alors, la seule affaire que tu peux le faire, so you need accessibility?
Yeah, there was 5. There's 4 more yet. Well, we might as well go down around the end and see how many smaller cruise ships are in down here. They put the big ones there and the small ones usually park on the end down here. So we'll take a look at that and see what's here. This is like probably one of the biggest days you'll see in this time of year. Here we are in the middle of September, and a lot of these people are seniors, a lot of senior citizens. They come after everybody else is gone. Tourists are all gone back to work and not traveling. The seniors get on these cruises and take them. I would imagine by October, I don't know, you might see one. You might see one in here, maybe by the 1st of November, but no, I don't know. It's hard to say. Here, let me hold that open for you. There you go. Another one of the. There's the last one of the tourist buses down here. All right. We'll continue on and see what we got down here for. I know what I'm going to do. I'll take the shortcut to get over to the other side instead of walking all the way back around. We'll take the shortcut. That way we can see the smaller cruise ships down here, and I can get to the south end very quickly over taking the shortcut. And if you don't know what I mean by the shortcut, it's when you go underneath the railroad tracks in that little tunnel. A lot of you have seen it. Some of you may be new to the channel or you've never seen that. So we'll take it today. But first we got to see what's down here. The cruise ship. So there's your two big ones, that one and the one we walked past before. So let's see what's over here. The first one over here is not tiny. Might not be as big as those, but it's still pretty good sized cruise ship. Yeah, you can see the difference in this one compared to that. This one is much smaller. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what's the difference in the bottom? Maybe 5 stories high. About half the height of that one and way shorter. Not a lot. But if you're on it, I'm sure it would seem like still a pretty good size boat. Still have a lot of fun on it. Remember when COVID first came out? That first year, all the people that got stranded on cruise ships, and they're all coming down with COVID. It was an awful situation. Thankful we're over that. It's still around, but because of all the vaccinations, it didn't spread anymore. But it's still around. Okay, I'm going to turn this off for now because I got to walk down to the tunnel and then I'll turn it back on down there, okay? All right. I am at the port of Halifax. There's the sign right there. Port of Halifax. Right here. And I'm also to my tunnel, which you'll see very shortly here. We'll walk right through there. We'll come right out in the south end, right near Tim Hortons, but we're not going to stop there for now. Because I went earlier. We're going to keep on going and make this video doing some walking up westward from down here. All right, here's the tunnel. Built in 1935. For anyone who hasn't been in it, here's a new experience for you, walking through this tunnel. Right in the middle. That way you can see both sides. Quite a lot of writing on the walls down here. Graffiti and pictures. In case you're wondering, it is actually quite safe walking through here. I've walked through here quite a few times and I've never seen anybody that looked scary or frightening or... No, it's a pretty safe place. we're going to come right out on. I'm not sure about this little street, but it might be Barrington as well. There's the train bound for Montreal. I showed you that train last week, but there it is right there. One of the engineers getting into it to pull out maybe. Oh, yeah. That would be interesting to see it taking off. I just might get to show you that because it might be getting ready to take off. We'll see. We will see. I wonder if I'm allowed to walk up in there. It doesn't say no trespassing. It doesn't say no trespassing. Oh, they're loading in the baggage. I want to do that one sometime. I don't know when, but I want to do it. Ride on that train to Montreal. If I can get my wife interested in that, that would be really great. Oh, it's not leaving yet. He's just putting some stuff in the engine there. Yeah. Not leaving yet. But they are running there. Won't be long. Anyways, I'm not going to stand here because it might not go for an hour yet. So we'll walk back down onto, I guess it's Barrington. If it's not, it joins Barrington right there. But it might also be part of Barrington. I'll see if there's a sign so I know if this is actually part of Barrington. Yes, it is indeed Barrington all the way down through here. Okay, there we go. Barrington and Inglis. That little park is called Raymond Tavel Park. It's in memory of him who was killed by some people here because he was trans. Someone decided to, more than one I guess was involved in it, 2 or 3 people or something, killed him for being a trans person. So they made this park and put it in memory of Raymond Tavel Park. All right, now we are going up Inglis Street or Avenue. Yeah, we'll just keep right on going right up for a ways this way. I don't know if I've ever walked very far up this road. I've gone up here a little way and then turned right, but we'll just stay right on it and see what happens. Getting warm now. My jacket felt pretty good when it first came out, but now it's getting kind of warm. That always happens. I leave in the morning early and it's kind of cool. I wear my jacket. Then as the day goes by, it gets warmer. And then I kind of wish I didn't have my jacket. But I have a choice. I can put it in my bag and carry it, or I can keep it on. I'll keep it on for a while. If it gets too hot, I'll have to take it off and stuff it in the back there. Yeah. What else can we do, right? Well, diesel and regular is almost the same price now. 151.9 for regular, 152 for diesel. There's not much difference in it. Personally, I don't like diesel because it's too many things to go wrong. That will cost a lot of money to fix it. Well, we'll head right up to the as far as it goes. Oh, I may not go as far as it goes, so I don't know how far it goes. We'll go a ways, and then we'll cut across. I don't want to make it too long, but we'll have a good walk at it. But anyway, Enterprise Trucks, rental company here. I think they're everywhere. Enterprise. I don't think it's just here. I know they have them in Toronto. I don't know if they have Enterprise in the States or not. I'm not sure if it's just strictly a Canadian or if it's a whole North American thing. Inglis and South Bland. Well, I never heard of a street called Bland before, but South Bland, that's what this street over there is called. Yes, I'm hoping I don't go out and do anything else this afternoon because it's going to be warm. I can feel it right now. It's going to be really warm. It's different in the summer because you don't wear a jacket in the summer. But now it's kind of fall-like. And you start out in the morning because it's kind of cool, so you wear your jacket. Maybe it'd be smart to hold off on the jacket in the morning and just tough it out, and then you won't have to carry it around when it gets warm. I guess you could take it whichever way you want to do it, right? Yeah. If I left my jacket home, then it'd probably be like really cold. So, better bring it. Look at this nice stonework right here. I bet it was done in, I don't know, not way back, but it is showing some signs of age. So, but it looks really good. Very nice. Well, that's why I like a nice flat sidewalk, no hills. Can't beat that. Lucknow. We had a street in Toronto, Lucknow. It was in a industrial area where a lot of warehouses and stuff. Lucknow. I get across before the mailman wants to pull out. Good, I got some trees for shade here. That's nice. I wonder if I'm still on Inglis, the next street side I come to, I'll check. It might be. I know I can't get lost. All I gotta do is turn to the right, and that'll take me back up towards downtown. Pretty hard to get lost here. I mean, you can, but if you're brand new to the city, you might be able to, but I'm passing the postman again. Canada Post. How much longer will that be a thing? I often wonder. How long will Canada Post be a viable business? All right. I ran out of space, so I had to go back into my my phone and create some space. And I found a 45-minute one that was already posted, so it just never got erased from my phone. All right, we're good again. There might be a little interruption in that spot where I had to turn it off and do this, but it's not going to be too bad. Well, this is a very nice street to walk on. They got lots of shade. I might not have to take my jacket off now. I'll just keep it on until I get up here. As I was saying, when my phone quit, at McDonald's there's a special on right now. You can buy a small coffee for $1, and you can't get a coffee for $1 anywhere. So I'm gonna go to McDonald's and save some money and get myself a $1 coffee. That means I gotta walk all the way back to Spring Garden Road, because that's where McDonald's is. But it's not gonna be that hard. I'll just make my video as I'm heading to McDonald's. Just intersecting with Victoria Street here. Get ready to cross here quickly. All right. Well, it's a really nice day today. The clouds have all gone. Look, we got nothing but blue sky up there now. Sun shining. And I got my video almost done for the day. I can do whatever I want the rest of the day. Wow, well, that's pretty good. So it's going to be a great day. The joggers are all out walking and running. Me, I'm a walker. That's why I chose that name, Halifax Walker, because I like to walk. Running is a little bit difficult for me. Not my age, but I got 4 screws in my left knee from a accident back a long time ago. And it's hard to run with 4 screws in your knee. I can run a little bit, but if I pound on it like a long time running, it wouldn't be good. So now I have to settle for walking. But I get my cardio in Halifax because there's lots of hills that I can walk briskly up the hills and get a good workout. Yes, many of those. It just so happens that this is a flat street. But a lot of streets are up steep hills here. Fenwick Street, that's it. That was a street in Toronto too, Fenwick. There's a lot of street names here that were up there too. Bus stop right here, must be coming soon. Everybody's waiting. Let's see, what buses come by here? You get 10, 24, and 4. It's hard to tell how long this video is because it was already stopped a couple of times, and then I had to go back and do this again. So yeah, it's hard to tell. I'd like to get around 45 minutes, but we'll see if I'm going to make that or it'll be over. But whichever way it is, I'll be all right. I think I'm going to go across the street and go up that way because I want to be on that side, I think. We'll cross this way. I think that's the way I got to go. Caretaker over there at the graveyard. All right. I'm at South Street. I'm not going to take South Street. I'm going to go up this way. I got a bee buzzing around my head here. Maybe I take my hat off and scare him away. Yeah. Nice shady street right here. That truck is one of the customs guys that works down at the waterfront. Right there. I don't know how many incidents they would have in a day, I'm not sure. They must be needed, I guess, by they've been here forever. What a beautiful day. The odd little cloud in the sky, but not too much. I'm almost up to Spring Garden Road, a little bit more. And then I gotta walk down a little bit to get to McDonald's. Take advantage of that cheap coffee. Yeah, I think by the time I get up there, I'll have walked probably enough. Make this video long enough, likely. All right, we're getting back into what looks more like a city now. And this is Victoria Park, the street right here.
That trucking is not bringing in no money. So they could, no.
Clyde Street. I think we got one more street will be Spring Garden Road. Then I gotta walk just maybe a block or so to McDonald's and get a coffee, and then I'm gonna walk up to the park, sit on a bench and have my coffee. You may or may not see that video. I'm not sure if I'll be doing a video or be signed off by the time I get down there. I could be signed off. And all the businesses in the bottom of this apartment building because you're in a good spot. I saw one apartment building and they put buildings like this in the front, like for stores, and there's no parking there. Like, no, that's why there's no stores in there. They're sitting empty, and the owner's probably wondering, why can't I rent these stores out? Because there's nowhere to park. People need to, when they go shopping somewhere, if they drive in there, they need to be able to park their car. There's no parking on the street there because where that building's located. And they got these stores in the front, just about like those right there. There's not a spot anywhere in the front of that building that you could park. They got underground parking for people that live there, maybe in the back somewhere, but if you're wanting to shop at a store, you need a place to park your car. So that's why that didn't work out very good. You'd think people would think of these things before they do something like that. They might as well take those bottom and make bachelor apartments out of them and get something out of them, because there's never going to be a store in those. Never. Oh, we must have a walk sign here. I'm going to cut through here. And then we'll walk across to the other corner. And it's not very far to McDonald's. Right over there. Can you see the McDonald's sign? Right there. They're trying to jaywalk and these cars are coming. You're going to get hit. I think it'd be easier to wait for the light. Like I jaywalk sometimes, but that's when there's nothing coming or the traffic stopped or something. I'm not gonna walk across there. Anyways, I'm almost to my stop. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, if I can get my tongue around that, thanks to you. And drop me a line on the comments and I'll try to answer you back as quickly as possible. I know I'm a busy guy and sometimes I don't get to it right away, but I will try my best, okay? With that, I hope you're having a really great day. Take care, be safe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.